What's up everyone, RyFX here. Today I'm going to review the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy rocket figure. This is going to be from the MMS 254 collectible set with Rocket and Groot. So here's the front of the box. It says Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we have a background with the starry background, and then like a grid at the bottom, which we've seen in the other Guardians of the Galaxy figures. And we have pose of the Rocket figure of Rocket. That's not of the actual figure. You can tell because he's kind of doing a yelling type thing, which the figure can't do. And as well as the Groot right there. Of course, that's not of the figure. And then we have a big G symbol right there. MMS 254, Rocket and Groot, 1/6 scale collectible figure. And at the side of the box, just says Rocket and Groot. Then at the back of the box, it's just warning, choking hazard, and all these notices. And the Rocket and Groot at the side. And here's top of the box. Then here's the bottom of the box. Now here's the box with the slip cover off. You have this big window display for your Groot figure, then your Rocket figure, your two stands, and a mini Groot, and all your hands and placements and stuff. I just want to say, be careful when opening this. Mine was really tight. Just the clamshell packaging that fit in there, it seemed just a tad too big, and it ripped right up there as well as down here. So yeah, be careful. And we see some grid lines on the side. The measurements in feet when they're in that prison. And then here's saying all the cast and crew and who designed each figure and all that stuff. And then there's the side, and the bottom and top are the same, so no real difference. Now here are all the accessories that the Rocket figure comes with. He comes with two bent at the toe feet with their own wrist pegs, or ankle pegs, which bend this way. They only go forward and back. There's no side to side. And the other one's the same thing. And it has nice detail, not bad. And then you have two slightly open palm hands. This is just one of them. The other one's on the figure right now. Nice detail for something so tiny. And then this one's like to hold his gun, or at least like look like he's cocking it. And they all have their own wrist pegs on them, but they don't really move, so that's kind of not a good thing. And then you have two fisted hands. Nice detail on it. And then the best accessory is his awesome gun. This has really nice detail to it. I'm loving this thing. It's cool. Really cool. One of the best parts to this figure. But yeah, it's really big. It almost seems too big for the figure. Now you have the stand. It says Guardians of the Galaxy Rocket. It has that look to the to the bottom of the Milano. And then he has a real short stand, clamp stand. And that's the bottom. And that's all of his accessories. Now here's some added accessories that come with the collectible figure set. I don't believe these come with the Rocket and Groot separately. I think these just come with the set. So you get this mini Groot in a pot. Real nice detail to it. It's really tiny. My camera can't focus anymore, so can't get any closer than this. Real nice detail. It's kind of rubbery. If you use the hair dryer trick, you could probably get them in a different pose slightly. And there's the bottom. Sorry, I can't get any closer. It is really tiny. Like, yeah. My thumb is way bigger than it. And then you get this this extra clamp, which clamps onto the Groot stand. And then you put the rod from the rocket stand, just the clear rod, into this part, and then it'll hold the rocket figure, so you could have Rocket on top of Groot, or kind of on his back, like in the movie, in the prison scene where they're all going crazy and Rocket's shooting. So yeah. Now here's the Rocket figure. They did a good job with the likeness for Rocket here. I'm really impressed with it. They gave him some dirty areas on his clothes. Very nice touch there. But the problem is that something about the texture of his supposed hair seems like something I've seen before. I used to buy, when I was younger, I used to get some toys like giraffes and just some animals that you get for in a pack of 4 for like $20 or something. Something about this reminds me of that. So something about it seems a bit cheap. I'm not sure if they could have done something else, but yeah, that's what this reminds me of, unfortunately. I mean, they did a great job with this clothes for such a tiny figure, and the whiskers as well are a nice touch. Be careful with those. I believe those could pluck out real easy. Mine has a bent one, and I've been kind of afraid to mess with it too much. I really wish that they could have done with like the Chewie figure and just put actual hair on him, or synthetic hair or whatever. With this guy, it wouldn't have been much, since he's such a tiny figure. Like, if you put him again with my hand's way bigger than it. So yeah, it's a really tiny figure. They could have easily done that. I guess we'll have to wait until Guardians of the Galaxy 2 figures come out to see that. And another thing is that they should have added a unhinged jaw or another head sculpt to have him like yelling like on the box with Groot shooting, because he likes to shoot and yell, and that's another thing they should have added. Now here's a closer look at it. They did a great job with the likeness. I love the teeth showing with his gums there as well. I mean, it looks like him, but it just reminds me of those old toys I used to get just the way the texture is. Yeah. Then there's like something on his back as well. Not sure what that is. And this bottom half. So you could see some dirty areas to his clothes from getting into battle. And his feet there. He can't really hold himself up with his own feet. You really need to use a stand for this guy. His feet are just really small. So a stand is required for this guy. I'm sure you could get him up for a couple minutes or something, but he's really likely to fall. So now we'll do some articulation. Start off with his head. Move this out of the way. And do down. It's about as down as he goes, and up. It's about as far as he could go right there, which is pretty good actually. It's not too bad. And then you could do a full 360 in the head, and then side, not too much to side. That's about it right there. Now for arm articulation, move his, well, you can move his arm about there. It's about max, and then down to there. And then you could do a full 360. Well, if it quits popping off, but yeah. And then elbow articulation to there, and then down to there. Now for wrist articulation, all he's going to get is really some twisting. He could bend it a little bit right here, and that's about all you're going to get. Just the way this is, just like on the Groot figure, this is really close, so you can't, it kind of goes in there, the wrist peg goes in there, and it, yeah, you have some, it kind of closes it off, so you can't really get much articulation out of it, which is quite unfortunate. Go back about that much, but it's not much. And then for leg articulation, it's about all you get right there. That is straight, and then bend about there. Really good leg articulation. And then knee bent like that, not bad. And then some swivel, not much. The seems like the suit is pulling it. Then some ankle articulation. There's no real side to side. I'm pretty much moving it myself like that. And then down, and then up. So really good leg articulation from going back to front. And then of course you have complete swivel. So I guess okay articulation for this figure. The rocket figure stands around 6.5 inches tall, and with the stand he stands around 7.25 inches tall. So at the end of this review, I gotta say, if you're getting this as a standalone figure, it's probably not going to be worth it. He does not come with much stuff at all. He just comes with really different changeable hands and feet and a gun. That's pretty much it. The detail on him Uh, it looks alright, I guess. As I said before, it reminds me of those $20 toys that I buy in like 3 or 4 of just animals. And it just has the texture of those. That's what it reminds me of. It looks just like that. And the detail on the gun is amazing. And the likeness of the figure, it looks like him. It's pretty close. I wish they would have just used some hair, actual hair, just like this Chewy figure. That would have been awesome. And they needed to add maybe an extra head sculpt of him doing pretty much that on the box, yelling or screaming or whatever. That would have been awesome. But this costs $150. Yeah, what you see here, it's $150. And then if you get the collectible set like I have, it's $350 for Rocket and Groot, which they complement each other amazingly. I'm still happy with what I got as far as a set, but if you're getting this separately without Groot, I don't think I could recommend him. $150 is way too pricey for this. I actually kind of wish I got my set a little bit cheaper as well. But you know, yeah. Anyways, this is, yeah, $150. That's pretty crazy. That's a little bit too high. I think it should have been maybe 90 or maybe 100 max. That's about it. There's no way this should be at the 150 price tag. He's a 6-inch figure. The detail is just something I used to buy with a pack of 4 $20 figures. So yeah, and the articulation's not that great. His head's pretty bad, and he doesn't come with much. It doesn't make sense why he's $150 figure. Back years ago, used to buy Hot Toys for about $160, $150, about what this guy goes. So it doesn't work. That's too pricey. It just is. And Rocket's my favorite character in Guardians of the Galaxy. And yeah, this is quite unfortunate. As a standalone figure, I recommend you probably wait till the prices come down if you can, or maybe there's a deal out there that you can get it cheaper, or maybe wait till Guardians of the Galaxy 2 comes out. Hopefully they'll do the hair thing like Chewbacca that they're doing for him. That would look great. That would be awesome. So yeah, I recommend either getting a deal or just wait for hopefully something better comes out. As far as the collectible set is still gonna be worth it for me. Groot just is amazing. That figure itself seems like it was priced too low for me. Just the amount of detail on that guy is incredible. So to me, it almost balances out. Maybe I could have got it for $20 cheaper or something. Or maybe I wish it was $20 cheaper. But yeah, still gonna recommend as far as a set. But as standalone, just can't. There's just no way. But yeah. So that is my review on the Guardians of the Galaxy Rocket figure. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.
If you enjoyed that video, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2, 1.